think we are live. I think everything looks good. We're working on this acorn some more. I just feel it in my bones. I want to work on the corn. We stopped last night because I got really irritated that, ooh, I have to, where's my pattern? I was so irritated last night that I left all my streaming stuff up. Not irritated, I was just annoyed and I was like, alright, I'm tired anyway. I left everything the way it was, so I just set up in like 2 minutes. It's great. So we're just gonna keeping on with our little acorn fellow. Cause I wanna quit. I wanna finish this and I wanna hang it up in time for autumn. As I say, it's cozy autumn crafts, but it's not technically autumn yet. So I don't know what happened there. It's like this little brown. There we go. There we go. Good as new. Hello. I am working on cross stitching today, and we're making this acorn, but on black fabric. Because this is the way it was meant to be. So this is day 3 of working on the acorn. Did I just do one row? Okay, I did. Yeah, so we're working on this acorn. And, yep, that's it. I want to get it done in time for autumn so I can hang it up. And honestly, we're making good progress. The first one took me, I honestly couldn't even tell you how long the first one took me, but I feel like it was quite a while. I don't even remember when I started it. Maybe 2022? Like when I did it was 2022? I don't know. Okay, I did this right. So right now we are working on all the little foliage around the acorn. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. I'm exhausted today. I don't know why I'm so tired. But again, I was like, man, my intense drive to work on this acorn, it overcame my desire to play video games. Let's just leave it at that. I kind of like doing it on live stream too, because it keeps me accountable. It gives me accountability. To actually continue a hobby and not just be like, oh, okay, well, I kind of started it and I proved to myself that I can do it, so I'm just gonna stop now. Oh, there's that little tail again, coming back to haunt me. Let's see. Okay. And then... Oh, also, if you're still here, Brian brought in your packages. They are secured inside. Alright, let's see. Where are we gonna go now? I think we'll keep this cluster together, so I'll go ahead maybe should I just go ahead? There's like little things everywhere. It's gonna be hard to count, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and tie this in, and then I'm gonna keep working just on another color. So let's work this in. There we go. Let's get rid of these little troublemaking tails. There we go. There we go. Put you over here. Okay. Now, maybe we'll do these little flowers. Just kind of work from the top. So I think this is gonna be... Why do I have white and then I have this one? Are these the same colors? Good grief. This looks slightly lighter. No, they're the same color. Are they? Yes. It's so weird. Alright, so... Whoops. Let's grab... Oh, we'll use this one. This one looks like it's going to be long enough. Let's get rid of this chaos up here. Chaos be gone. I don't like that the edges of this are fraying so much. It's producing quite a bit of waste. I'm sure there's something you're supposed to do with the edges. Hi Mags, how are you? Let's see, Clara said sometimes it helps to have something light colored like a white towel or pillowcase under your black fabric. The holes will be easier to see. I definitely have struggled with that, although if I angle it correctly I can look through and see my desk. So far that seems to be helping. Actually, I know I've been struggling because I'm trying to keep it in view, but if I were to tilt it up, I can see it. But that is a very, very good tip. If I continue to struggle, then I'm going to do that. Let's see. Where's my... Oh, it's over here. Alright, so... Let's get this on our needle. This seems kind of short, but no, this is too short. I'm gonna end up getting angry at that. I swear these look like different colors. This looks like white and this looks like beige, but then when you hold them next to each other, they're like the exact same. This is too short, so we're gonna do... I just like working with really long pieces. So we'll just get a long one. And then we'll separate them out. Whoa, I guess I already did. What? Alright, that's weird. Okay, there we go. Put you up there. And then we're gonna thread our little needle. So far, I've been streaming quite a bit, but Brian and I were talking today about we're gonna have to alternate evenings because Brian would like to live stream stuff as well. So sometime in the near future, Brian is going to be live streaming. I think he's going to be doing like Castlevania games because he just got some new ones. It's like little, I don't know. This bundle that had a bunch of the old games on it. So although I have been streaming every night, I am not going to be doing this every night. Well, almost every night. I think there was one night I didn't stream recently. Or maybe two. I don't know. What is time? I don't even know what time really is. Alright, so we have this little petal. And then we do a little tiny one right here. Ah, perfect. Are you, Mags, are you foiling more today by chance? More dreaded foiling. Here, let me tilt this up a little bit because I keep migrating. Alright, so there's a flower there, and then there's a flower right here in the middle. And I'm just jumping around because I really don't care about what the back looks like at all. There we go. Brian's walking by and not saying hi. So rude. Oops. Got all tangled up. No! It's karma for me saying my husband just minding his own business is being rude. Oh, I just made it a million times worse. Would you be willing to sell one of your goat patterns? Oh god, I ruined it. So not the ones I've already made, but because those are specifically based off of her goats, and I know for a fact that she would not want, like, her goats are very special to her. So not those, but I could just make like a goat, like just look up goat and then base it off of just like a normal goat. I could do that, but I couldn't do the other one because her goats are like her babies. Each one has like a little backstory, and I ruined it. It's okay. Separate the threads before you thread your needle. 2 or 3 strands for two or three strands. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I got 2 strands here, and I think this is. Yeah, I think this is 14 count. We're just gonna pretend like that little knot doesn't exist. If your thread is too long, it may begin to fray. Very good advice, thank you. I like keeping them. What is this? Maybe yeah. This is about 12 inches. So it looks like I'm right on the money. The good days have indeedly returned. Oh, thank you, Charlie. I'm glad to be providing some small amount of entertainment. Clara dropping that knowledge. I know. And so keep in mind also, Clara, this is like, I've not really done much more than this acorn. Like, I made this one over here. right here. And then I've been working on the little eyeglass case, and that's basically it. So I don't really know what I'm doing, and I don't have like techniques, and I haven't really watched anything on YouTube or anything like that. So I feel nervous. I feel like I'm doing something new in front of some. Oh, I should have done that flower. I'm a dingleberry. Okay, that's fine. We'll work our way there. And yeah, so if you're like, oh my gosh, this girl is just doing all sorts of nonsense. Yep, probably. I mean, I do sell patterns. I should make more though. You are correct, Mags, and thank you. Stupid. Oh, isn't it so crazy that like I've been live streaming? I started live streaming like I'm pretty sure like the high time of my live streaming was back when I lived in Tampa in like 2022. It's just crazy that it's been that long. It's been that long that I've just been ranting, spouting out rants, and people watch. Okay, so there's this yellow and then a space and then this one. Okay. I was watching your cane video today to see how far in you bring your foil close to the edge when doing cane. Yeah. So I mean, I explained it in the video, but I'll talk about it again. It depends on what you're making. It really depends. So when I first started doing cane, I didn't foil underneath it necessarily. But then obviously I encountered some projects where it was lifting and like kind of loose, and that was not good. So yeah, usually I just used 7/32 foil, and then just like the hobby cane size that I put in that video. I don't remember what any of the sizes are. And I know that they might not be universal. So, but yeah, it just depends. Plus, there was some stuff that like, if I did cane, sometimes I just didn't want it to take forever, and I knew it wasn't going to really compromise the integrity of it, so I would just skip it, because when you do, when you foil and then you solder the foil to cane, it takes forever. There were times where I was soldering, and it was just like hours were going by, and I was just like, what am I even doing right now? What's happening? Why is this taking so long? I think the worst thing I ever soldered possibly were some like commissions, but the worst non-commission thing I ever soldered, I think, was I did an Atlas moth with a like like a greenhouse glass window design around it. That thing was a nightmare. That thing took so long. Yeah, no. So that's why it depends. So 7/32, it depends on how thick your glass is. And honestly, it's been so long, maybe I just don't remember. If I had like a more thin glass, then I would use 7/32, but if it was thicker, I always just went with a 1/4 inch, like what Charlie said. It's been a while since I did some major soldering. hard to remember all those tiny little nuances. Especially because once I got pregnant, I stopped working with lead came entirely. So I haven't soldered with lead came, what is that? Almost 2 years. That's crazy. Yeah, you gotta flatten it within an inch of its life. You gotta burnish it until it's gasping for air or something. I don't know. All right, let's just end. Do I wanna? There's just not that much white on this piece, and then like, no, I don't want to count that far away. We're just gonna work the ends in. Okay, so let's work this one in right here, and I'll weave it in with like this brown, I think, right here, maybe some of this yellow. Pattern cross-stitched ones, but you know that. Oh, are you talking, Mags, were you talking about cross-stitch? I thought you were talking about stained glass. I was like, you know I sell stained glass. I'm tired. I'm gonna blame it on being tired. Glass frames for stitchwork pieces. Limitless possibilities. All right. What next? We could do. I'm doing cane because it's so much faster and a cleaner look for a couple of my sun catchers, but I know the cane size. I gotcha. Yeah, no, it does look so much cleaner. I honestly prefer to use it. But I just, like, I ran out right before I got pregnant, and then once I was pregnant, I just didn't want to use it, because I was very, very cautious about everything soldering related, and then especially, like, I didn't want to just, like, literally be touching just straight up lead, even though I wear gloves and all that. It was just that extra, I'm a hypochondriac, and I was also, obviously, like, you don't want to be mess around with lead a whole bunch when you're pregnant, so I still soldered, but I just took like I said, a ton of precautions. I wore a ton of PPE and did all that stuff. What do I want to work on next? There's so many little itty bitty, I forget what they, like, little confetti pieces, like it's all confetti. It's just like, oh, there's 3 right here and here's 2 right here, and so I guess, maybe we'll just do the dark green over here. Oops. There's like little dark green spots that start here. So I think that's what we'll do. I really want to make, like, I want to use that, what is it, floss cross? Is that what I found? Floss cross. Yes! I want to use this. We could do so much with this. Actually, okay, hold on. While we're thinking about it, real quick, let me switch to... Oh, I kept it up. Hold on. We're gonna get a little distracted for a minute. Where's my... We're gonna get a little distracted for a minute, and I'm gonna go over to floss cross, because I want to see if... how easily a stained glass pattern would convert to cross stitch. Oops. I don't want to do that. Why? hold on. I just want you to see this. The heck? No. This. There we go. Okay. And then this one's hidden. God, there's so many windows. All right, yeah, so you can't see that now, which is great. Yeah, I had looked into doing lead free, but it's so expensive. It's so expensive to do lead free solder, and like it was at the point where my my sales had started to like go down, and I was just like, it's not even worth it. So I just took a lot of precautions. What am I doing? Floss cross. Getting distracted. Okay. Dashboard. New. Nope. I wanted to do erase. From image. Let's see if I can find some stained glass. Actually, I can. I know where it is. So where would it be? Desktop. Me. Maybe we'll. Okay. Okay. Yep. Let's try this one. So this is my Monstera, but with like all the little stars and stuff painted on it. It's gonna put my finger in there, which is pretty funny. But okay, that looks good. Continue. I don't, rumble up an ad for that. Okay, maybe that's not what I'm thinking. So let's do from image. Let's see if I don't think I actually have any of my templates on here. I don't. I was thinking maybe like just from the design, like from the drawings of the designs, the patterns. I don't have any on here. It's in like another something. Okay, never mind. Abort. Okay, going back to this. Going back to this. No, not that. Where's my pattern? There it is. Okay. We're gonna do our dark green. That's what I said, wasn't it? Here's. Nope. Here is our dark green. We can do it. We gotta figure out how. Maybe it will be better to just like make pixel art of stuff. Who knows? Figure it out. Why did I just do that? Brain. It's not working. I don't think I slept very much last night. I honestly can't remember, which is why I feel like I didn't sleep much. There we go. Oh my lord, I am much more tired than I thought. That was so stupid. I just oh, there we go, and then I just pulled the needle off. Third time's the charm. All these like fabric art people who know what they're doing are just like, this person sucks. But with this, I'm not trying to pretend like I know what I'm doing. Ooh, a hands Monstera style pattern with custom fill. That'd be cool. I need to get more colors, but I do want to cross stitch like maybe that Monstera leaf and like the pinks. There's a way to turn it into a pattern. There's a way. We could do it. Just gotta figure it out. Okay, we're gonna go 2 over and 1 down. So 2 over and 1 down. Like that. I think I really would. I think the next thing I want to do is like a thing that there's like long, big areas of the same color, so I can just start going. Just start going. And not have to like start and stop and change colors and that kind of stuff so frequently. These 3 little spots. Well, this is 2, but there's another one we're gonna do after this. Where am I? Where am I? Why? What's wrong? Okay. Then there's a little spot here. And then we're gonna go down 2 and then over, so that'll be one spot. Okay. So we go down. So we're here, 1, 2, and then will be the next one down here, and then this one is 2 over from, okay, right there. We're just like filling in. I just feel like it doesn't even look good yet because we just have so many little things to do. It really doesn't start coming together until you get the leaves and stuff. Now there is some like stitching aspects of this that I don't know how to do, so that'll be interesting to figure out. Where it's like the stems of stuff and then like these little star things, and I might on the mushrooms, hold on, I'll show you. On the mushrooms, there's supposed to be one spot on each one that's just like an X of white thread over one of them. But what I was thinking is trying to do little French knots, maybe like 3 or 4 per mushroom. Maybe trying to do that and see if it makes it kind of look like cuter little mushroom spots. I would have to look up how to do French knots though. I just know that they exist, but I don't know how to do them. And then there's another one here, another 2, I should say. I wish I had my stained glass patterns on the computer, because then we could work with that floss cross. We could get floss cross in. Where am I? Where am I? There I am. Megs, what are you foiling? How much foiling do you have to do? I don't even remember what it's like to do that much foiling. Just hours and hours. I think the worst foiling, actually no, I can't even say it was the worst. There was one foiling session I did when I was it was back in the early days when I was doing all honeycombs. I foiled honeycombs for 4 hours straight. And that was even using the foiling machine thing. What is that thing called? Table foiler. Where it's like way faster in theory. Theoretically. It just never ended. I would actually... You know what? I want some honeycomb corners for my house. Oh, that would look so good in the living room. I need it. Because we don't have curtains in the living room. Or, I really don't want curtains anyway. We have curtains in here, but we don't have curtains in the living room because it's just, I have a bunch of plants hanging. We need window corners. I need window corners. I have some spiderweb window corners to make, but kind of don't want to make my own. I almost am at the point I just want to order them from someone else. Just because I don't have a studio and then it would take forever. Is this the right spot? Yes. Although I have to get a table or something because I do have to set up like my makeshift studio next week so I can actually I have 3 custom orders that I have to do this month that have already been kind of planned for a while. There's that, and then, Lord, I don't even really know what these are, but it's fine. It's just little... Like, share, floss cross, subscribe, and comment frequently. Thank you. I don't really feel like I know what I'm doing, Charlie, so thank you for hyping me up. I know that there are some little old ladies out here who would be horrified at how the back of my project looks. I'm doing a show first week of October, so I'm replenishing some of my inventory and I work on it on and off throughout the day. What's like your default inventory? What are your best sellers? What do you like? What just flies off the shelf for you? I'm so curious. Okay, this little side is done. Do I want to just be unhinged and just jump over to the other side? Yep. Or do I want to just go, maybe I'll go down and then I'll go up. If I have enough string, we'll see. Hustling. Gotta pay for those horse riding lessons. Alright, we're gonna go 1 over and 2 down from this bottom. So we're going 1 over and then there's 2 empty spots. 1 over and then 2 empty spots. So technically 3. Okay, there we go. We'll start there. These ones, I'm just gonna do each I'm just gonna do a cross stitch and then a stitch. I'm not gonna go like in little rows like I normally do. Kicking glass and reaching out. Hey, how are you? Welcome. 9-piece crosses and a hummingbird mobile. That is cool. I don't actually know if I've ever heard anyone say how that you're actually supposed to pronounce that word in my life. And it's like, at this point, I'm too scared to ask type thing. And then I just never remember to look it up. I'm gonna run out of thread. Honestly, little things, since my craft shows are not big, but I want to do bigger pieces. Honestly getting tired of small sun catchers. That's so funny because I hate doing big stuff. Although I liked the effect that it gave. Having like, I always called them my centerpiece on my themed shop updates. Really, I need to finish. I started the centerpiece. I have a lot of stuff done for the meadow collection that I had planned, where it's like rabbits. I have a ton of, it's rabbits and foxes, and like they're all like floral painted with florals. And I just remembered I have this. It's just in the basement right now. The centerpiece is this giant rabbit, like running rabbit in clear glass that I painted realistic flowers all over. And I just remembered that I haven't done anything with that, and I need to. Oh no, I didn't. I was joking, by the way. I didn't mean to like. I didn't mean to like make you feel weird about the money aspect. I'm just joking, and it wasn't funny. Mobile. Yeah, that's how I said it. I think that's how I said it. Mobile. Yeah, so, like, what are you foiling? And also, I don't know if I said it, but hi, Bobby. How are you? Stocking up my glass for a show next month. Very exciting. I'm glad everyone's doing all these shows. I've never done an in-person, like, craft fair before. Ever. You guys are giving me the itch to do one. Your brain just got like stuck on that word. If you hadn't said it, I wouldn't have even noticed, by the way, so you're fine. Everything's fine. Alright. Elon said no. I said yes. We should be back. out of thread. So I think we'll go down. So we're down 2 and over 1. Cat ghost, how cute! Oh, the mushroom ghosts I made last year. I wish I had kept one for myself because I would want to put one up. They were so... I'm tooting my own horn right now, but they were so freaking cute. I never made an angel though. Honestly, a lot of the like classic style stained glass stuff I never made. I kind of just skipped straight into the like the new style stained glass is what I always called it, where I just started drawing mushrooms and stuff. And like one of the first things I made was a raspberry. That was crazy. It had like 70 pieces and they were all the size of like a grain of rice. And that was like maybe the third thing I ever made. What's crazier too is that I sold it for, I think I sold it for $70 and I felt awful about it because I was like, that's too much money. But in reality, that thing took so long. It was ridiculous. You're supposed to work from left to right, but I'm trying to see, could I go like, maybe I'm gonna break some rules and I'm gonna go the other way. So let's pretend like there's a flower here, and then this would be 2, 3, 4. Did I mess this up? No. Did I mess it up? No. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong spot. Okay, whew, I was like, I absolutely ruined this pattern. It's fine. Well, okay, here's the thing, Mags, is that back in the day, I hadn't drawn in years, and so I was not very good at it. So, you know, there was a lot of editing that had to go into it. But we made it work. It was, I think one of the coolest things was watching my progression of being able to draw stuff while making my own patterns, because it started off really rough. Pays for the supplies but not the time. Well, as long as you're having fun and you're not, you know, like worried about trying to make a crazy profit, then that's fine, right? I think that's fine. Still have to do wire work and paint some eyes on glass blobs. I wish, you know what would be amazing is I wish, so, a few years ago I did a collaboration with Blue Planet Glass, and she just sent me the stuff. Like, she made an alien, she did all the grinding, she did all the figuring out the glass, and then she just sent it to me to paint it. If I could do that for literally everything, everything stained glass related. And then I sent it back. I sent it back, and she foiled it and soldered it. Done. That was the best. Oh, that was the best. Because painting is my favorite part of all of it. I wish I could just paint glass exclusively, because then I wouldn't have to deal with all the other parts of it. But yeah, that one was so cool. Drawing custom is hard as Hades hot dogs. Would you consider making new geometric Frank Lloyd Wright stained glass? I would draw it out if someone wanted me to draw it out for them. But I wouldn't make it at this point. Really, with where I'm at currently, I have, like, my commissions are, because basically all I'm going to be doing are commissions. My commissions are going to be for, like, return, like, the lady who, has all the goats. Like, I would make more goats for her. I haven't heard from her in a while, though. So I would make more goats for her, and then, like, I would do stuff that's, like, kind of in my genre of things that I like. But I'm just, like, have to be so selective with my time now that I wouldn't do anything, like, out of my normal realm, if that makes sense. Straight line lampshades. I have, we have a bunch of stained glass in this house, like glass lampshades and stuff. I don't know if it's made by hand or if it was made by, like, China or something, but we have a bunch. The lampshade next to on our bedside table is kind of straight line, if that's what you mean. Hey, there we go. Alright. My glasses are very uncomfortable today. I wonder if I could post that. Just be like, listen, this might be a long shot, but if you want to do a collaboration, I'll paint your stuff. I would love that so much. Let's do, let's get this mushroom in. Yeah, it's okay. We'll get this mushroom in, and then, so we'll do the red and the white. And then, it's hard to decide what the heck to do next. Let's just do it. Let's just shut up and do it. Honestly, some of my favorite stained glass to look at is I love honeycomb stuff. I love it. Like, if I could, I would actually love not even just having a corner, like a corner of honeycombs, but if I could do an entire, like, window width of honeycombs, kind of like coming down, but only maybe covering like that much window area. Oh, I would love that. Yeah, it's probably China. The only reason I thought maybe not is because the woman who owned this house, like the couple who owned this house before us, the woman, she did stained glass. The guy said, he talked to us, and he was kind of a jerk, honestly, because he owned this house next door, and then he owned 3 houses on this street. And so he still lived here in his house when we moved in. He was kind of a jerk, honestly. He was kind of old, and he was an old curmudgeon, but he said that his wife used to do stained glass, and I was like, whoa, I did. And he was like, all right, come by and look at her stuff, and you can have it. And then like he just threw it out. Yes, the collaboration talk, I think, is what Mags was referring to. Correct. Yes, yes. Okay, so our mushroom starts here. This, it looks really good. Like, in person, it looks kind of not as cool, but then like on the camera, I'm just like, oh, that's so cute. It's so weird. What am I doing? What am I doing? Doing it wrong. Getting distracted. Messing everything up. Sorry, I have pulled away from the camera. Let me come back. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax, string, my lord. Or floss, I should say. I should have put this in here. Hold on. Let's do this. We're gonna tuck you in. Snug as a bug in a little rug. Gotta tuck that end in. Get in there. Do I have tweezers or something somewhere? I know I have tweezers somewhere in this house that I saw recently. There we go. Okay. And then we need that. There we go. So that's going to secure our little end. Oh yeah, no, that's terrible. You're working in a garage without AC. Is there no way that you can like close it off and maybe insulate it a little bit? And get some air conditioning in there? You couldn't pay me. You could not pay me to do glasswork outside in Florida. I've been there. When we have moved in the last few years, and like, you know, we moved to a new place, I have to get my studio set up, and then I'm just like literally on a table. Every time we moved, there was a tropical storm or a hurricane. Every time. It was always that weekend that we moved. 3 times in a row. Oh my Lord, have mercy. This thing is just chaos. Oh, better lighting. What kind of lighting do you have? This little desk lamp that I'm using right now, it's like a little ring lamp with a magnifier. I think I got it on Amazon. This thing is a beast. It has gone everywhere with me. It's super bright. I love it. I had it. It's the lamp that I had. Oh my god. Where is it? It's the lamp I had over my grinding station because it like it basically like, you know, magnified and zoomed in so I could see the pieces I was grinding. Because, you know, the pieces I grind are like basically microscopic. No, I kid. But it helps just see all of them. Look at this little mushroom. Yeah, I thought the first acorn was really cute, even though I wasn't super thrilled with how hard it was to see on the tan Ada, but this. Oh yeah, no. I know how you feel, Mags. I know how you feel. That was how my shed was before we installed those beautiful circular windows. And then it was like the world opened up for me. Oh my Lord. And you know what's so funny too? We installed those windows in February of 2023. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get so much more work done. I can see. It's like the vibes are better. And then I found out I was pregnant 2 weeks later. And then I was just like so exhausted, and I just like was barely in my studio. There was a lot of stress at that time too, because we were trying to buy a house, and obviously that didn't work, but yeah. Oh, we have these beautiful new windows in my studio doors, and then just like boom, you're pregnant. Bye. You're not doing that anymore. But it's okay. That we lived with a friend right before we moved here, and she absolutely loved my studio, so she bought it from me. So her property has like a ton of little like outbuildings and guest houses and stuff, so it kind of just fits her property. So she's gonna turn it into a little guest house, maybe a little studio or something, who knows. Oh, no, Mags, 86 degrees for anyone is unacceptable. Especially if your hormones are popping. No, that's not okay. That is not okay. I do not blame you at all for not doing any. Oh, you mean it's 86 degrees right now? My lord. Florida seems like just a distant fever dream. Can't believe I lived there for 18 years. Alright. I'm just gonna do both mushroom caps and just get them out of the way. Yeah, look how cute! It's coming together! We are zooming through this. Look at this. Oh, but we don't have a point of reference for the other side. We can do it. Don't worry. We're gonna count. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 empty spots between this, and then it's still over 2 more to start the top of the mushroom. Whoa. So 2, 4, 6, 7, and then another. Okay, I got it. We got it. So where's my needle? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and then this is the one side, and then this mushroom starts here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We did it. Oh my lord. 88. No, that's not okay. Nope. No, thank you. I have become spoiled by the mild weather here. I never want to leave, and we're never going to. The high today was 74. Feels incredible outside. Mags lives in South Florida, and it's 88 degrees right now. She can't work because her studio is in her garage, and so like over the summer she can't work because it's so hot. I can no longer imagine. It's been 3 months and I can't imagine anymore. Oh yeah. Yeah, Brian, when we lived in Tampa, he ran his personal training business out of our garage all year round. I mean, the door was open and we had a bunch of fans, so it was fine, but it was hot. It was hot. Mushroom caps. Mushroom caps. Little tiny itty bitty mushroom caps. I want to get a cute little frame for this. Palm Beach County. Let's look that up and guffaw at how far south it is. Oh, let's see. I don't want you looking at my phone. Palm Beach. No. No, thank you. Good Lord. My dad lives in, unfortunately, we still have a lot of family. And not unfortunately because I love my family, but we still have a lot of family who live in Florida. And I say unfortunately because it means we're going to have to go back at some point. My dad lives in Cocoa Beach. So, not as far south, but still pretty dang warm. I can imagine. I understand. If you're trying to like work it in and you're still sweating. I mean, when is like Mags, when is your last show of the season? Do you like usually cut it off in like November? Or do you go all the way until early December? I'll never forget my biggest Christmas. I had a shop update. I dropped it December 5th. Oh, I sold so much stuff. It was amazing. I like almost wanted to cry every time I had a really good shop update like that. And then it kept going. It was crazy up until I had my bike accident in 2022. So like 2021 and 2022, that was like, I think it was like everyone just had COVID money or something. It was weird. It was a weird time. I counted correctly. Yeah, no, I understand what you mean, Mags. I'm honestly, you're better than I ever did, because I just like procrastinated like crazy. If I know when my deadline is, like, oh, I have to get this done by in a month and a half, I guess I hate myself, because then I'm just like, oh, I don't feel like doing it today, and no, I'm tired today, and oh, I can wait. And then like 2 weeks, it's like 2 weeks until the deadline, and I'm just like, no, and then I just like do everything in 12 hours. I do 12-hour days. No, I gotcha. Okay, so our little mushroom caps are done. And we're gonna work it in, weave it in up here. Or right here. I keep talking to you too. Please don't let me keep you from foiling. Don't let me prolong the foiling torture for you. Woo. Okay, here we go. So cute. Getting there. Honestly, Mags, that's so having like a variety of stuff where there's only a small amount, or even just like one of a kind, I felt like that was always what did the best for me with the shop updates and like sales in general, because I did a lot of those little charms that I did, the little hexagon charms from paint. I would only make 3 to 5 of those. And like, so the scarcity really, really like freaks people out. And especially like I would do one of a kind and I'd be like, that's it. I'm only making one of these. And people, there was like, I can't remember if one of the bears that I made was the one of a kind or it started out as one of a kind. And people were like frothing at the mouth over it. And I ended up making probably like 20 of them. I think it was Meadow Bear. The first Meadow Bear that I did on clear glass, people lost their ever loving minds for that thing. And that's my favorite bear I think that I ever painted. But yeah, that started out as a one of a kind. And then like the demand was just too high and I was like, okay, I need to sell more of these. Winter Haven for a year and I worked on Columbus Drive in Tampa back in 2004. Oh! So you are somewhat familiar with Tampa then. Oh, alright. I want to keep working on it. Honestly, I'm so tired. I worked out today and I have not been good at working out. So I'm really, I can feel myself getting sore already. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. I just wanted to get a little bit done today. I mean, we've been streaming for like an hour, so I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead, we'll cut it off there, and then we'll continue working on it either tomorrow night or the night after or sometime. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, even though it was a little short baby stream tonight. And I will see you on the next stream. Goodbye.